Welcome back, everyone. On June 14th, 1775, Congress authorized the creation of the Continental Army. And on that date, 250 years later, the AUSA Suncoast chapter will host its Army Birthday Ball.
And Marilyn Westrop, AUSA Suncoast Chapter President, and Dr. Pete Tan, the civilian aide to the Secretary of the Army for Tampa Bay, are joining us now to tell us more about the big event. So welcome to you both.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, so Marilyn, I'm going to start with you. Can you tell me a little bit more about AUSA?
Yes, well, we've been around in this area for quite a while, since 1950, and we have about 30,000 members in our chapter. We go from Ocala, Gainesville, down to Fort Myers, over to Winter Haven. And we're very excited about that. And we did have an Army birthday ball last year, and now we're going to have one again this year at the downtown Tampa Hilton, which is 211 North Tampa Street. And we want to invite everyone. I mean, a lot of people are asking me, how do I get an invitation? Well, we're on Eventbrite, which I believe you're going to provide that link for them or tell them more about that. But we're on Eventbrite, and I am a civilian. My father served in the Army as a medic during the Korean War, and therefore, you know, I wanted to honor his legacy, and this is my way of serving. Everybody that works or that are with AUSA Suncoast chapter, we are all volunteers. 100% a volunteer, and I'm very honored and humbled to serve this chapter as president.
Yes, for sure. And what an anniversary, right, for the Army. It's going to be a special event this year.
Well, I think I've thrown everything in but the kitchen sink, right? I mean, we are going to have so much fun. And I believe it's important to have fun while you're honoring everyone.
Absolutely.
And so the keynote speaker is General Brian Fenton. And he is someone that I know that Dr. Tan knows him quite well, but he's someone that I'm very honored to bring to our chapter for this 250th, because he's a commander out at SOCOM. So that's a very big and important place for him to be part of. Now, putting it all together, it was all together in October, but we still had some, you know, things that we added to it. But most importantly, I'll start with, we have the presidential reception. Now, so that is going to have a cello player in there, and he is actually in the orchestra down in Sarasota, Trenton Eaton. He was an intern for me here in Tampa at one of my positions that I had. And then you can go into another room. Registration's about 5 o'clock. You probably want to come a little earlier. We're going to have a Jeep that Rick Lamb, who's a legend here in town, he has a WW2 Jeep that's going to come inside of the Hilton that they can have pictures on. Joe Tampa is going to, Joe Tampa is going to have pictures for like a professional picture done, you know, for everybody. Then what else are we going to have here? Let's not forget one of the most important things that I'm very excited about is the Tampa Recruiting Battalion. Carlos Sanders and Matthew Turncott, they brought it home for us. We are going to have an Army band all the way from Fort Jackson in South Carolina. So woohoo! And then we're going to go in the ball. And then we're going to have Black Ops a Foundation. They're going to have a table there. The VA is going to have a table there. Major Mac Maxon's going to have a table there from his art. And we're just inviting people to participate, right? We want to include people in our community. When you go into the ball right around, I would say 7 o'clock, you're going to walk in, but while you're going into your seat, which will be designated, so get your tickets now, we are going to have, men are going to be dressed up in the revolutionary costumes. Hopefully we can get a drummer, but we're definitely going to be marching in with the color guard. And then Maxine Reyes, I hope you know her, but she's an international singer now. She's going to sing the national anthem. We have Matt Oakley, who's going to do a song for us, and he's going to donate or designate it to for the Gold Star families. And he is a Nashville singer, all the way from Nashville.
We've had both of those artists on the show.
We are going to have Jermaine Robinson at the end. He's going to sing Hallelujah, you know, and we're going to have all the tradition. You know, we're going to have the toast, we're going to have the MIA table. And everything else. So
Well, Dr. Tan, I want to bring you in. Can you speak more on to, you know, what do you do the rest of the year? What does the AUSA do, and what do they provide?
So AUSA is a one-man band with Marilyn, and I think that we can all we can do is just applaud her as she moves forward. in my position as the civilian aide to the Secretary of the Army, I'm really here to support the families of active duty reserve and guard, as well as those that are retired, those that are addressing recruitment and retention, and then also those that are potentially going into civilian life for the Soldier for Life program. So AUSA, being a veteran service organization, falls into that purview. And I'm more than honored to work with her. I'm part of 4 generations of the military. I served 36 years in the Army in uniform, and then got appointed by the 25th Secretary of the Army, Christine Wormuth.
Wow.
So it's my pleasure to be part of this and just really enjoy what she's doing. The interesting thing is that the birthday ball commemorates also my date of retirement from 36 years in the Army.
Wow.
So I always say that the whole nation celebrates with me during my retirement. So
I love that. Yeah.
it's a great thing. And to reiterate that it is actually 1 year, I mean, it's almost 1 year prior to the independence of our country, the founding of the United States Army.
Right.
So it is a long legacy. The theme for this year is we'll defend. We will defend. So it is an amazing opportunity for us to celebrate together.
Also, Greg Celestin will be giving out the Paul D. Adams Award to Brian Stern. So I want to mention that because it's a very important award that we'll be giving out as well.
Absolutely.
And then we have a surprise award that we'll be giving out, of course.
Yeah.
But overall, it's just going to be so much fun.
You can
please
tell.
come out. Come
Yeah.
out and join us.
Yes. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And we have to shout out Miss Courtney Robinson, who will
Oh,
be
yes,
emceeing
absolutely.
the ball as well. So thank you both. We appreciate it. Thank you for your
Thank you.
service.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So for more information, you can visit ausasuncoast.org and look under events.